Hi guys, Kevin here. I'm in the garden today gathering some evergreen branches for a couple of wreaths I'm going to make. So I think these yews will be perfect. And of course I will grab some clippings of boxwood once I get the snow off of them. And hang on, I have to run up the hill to show you another evergreen I'll use. Sorry about all the bouncing, but we have to go up the hill and we're almost there. Hang on, don't go away. Here we have arborvitae that I planted, oh golly, it must have been 10 years ago. Behind the arborvitae is the swimming pool. So I'm gonna grab my little hand clippers and meet you in the kitchen. Oh, since we're up here, I thought I might as well give you a view of the boxwood garden. Still a bit of snow in there and it's freezing cold today. And I don't know if you can hear, but the geese are flying overhead. Let me see if I can get them on camera. There they are. Okay, I'll see you in the kitchen. Well, it's good to be back inside. Let me show you what I collected from the garden. I have a whole basket of boxwood clippings. These are, about 6 to 8 inches in length. And some tips from my upright yews. These are about 10 inches in length or so. And a whole box of arborvitae. And I clipped it about 6 inches in length. And believe me, whatever evergreens you have in your yard, you can use them for wreath making. What you'll need is a wreath frame, and I picked this up from a local craft store. Actually, I bought 2 of them because I have double front doors. And you will need a paddle of 22 gauge wire, preferably green wire. And let's get this party started. Now, the first thing we do is take our wire and wrap it around one section or just one area of the frame, like so. And boy, it's hard for you to see. I'll do my best here, folks. Wrap it around, 3, 4, or 5 times just to make sure it's really tight. And then gather your greens. And I'm going to make little bundles. So here's the arborvitae. Then I'm going to add a sprig of my upright yew, followed by a sprig of my boxwood. So it's a nice little bundle. And the only thing I seem to be missing is a piece of holly, with some red berries to go in front. But my holly, even though I have both male and female plants, I did not end up with many berries this year. And you just wrap this really tightly around the frame. Then you make another little bunch. See, we did the arborvitae, then the yew, and the boxwood. And we want to set this so that it covers up the wire from the previous tying. And you probably have the whole idea by now. So I'm going to keep going, and then I'll come back to you when I'm finished. Okay, I'm on the last little group here of the first frame, and I have to tell you that wreath making is 2 tons of fun. It's very therapeutic. And on this last group here, let me lift this up so you can see. You can The frame is visible here. There's a little gap. So I'm just going to tuck the stems of my last bunch under the foliage of the first bunch. And then wrap very tightly. And the reason you have to wrap tightly is because the stems, as they dry out, will cause shrinkage. And you certainly don't want your bunches to fall out of your wreath. And here's the first wreath all done. And I think, even though I'm missing that little splash of red, other than the red from my glove, it looks really wonderful because I've got 3 different shades of green in here and I have 3 different textures. Well, both wreaths are done. Here's one. Here's the other. I left long pieces of wire on each one so that I can hang them at the front doors. And unfortunately, it's too dark outside now for me to hang them. Well, I could hang them, but I wouldn't be able to film them. So we will have to resume this video tomorrow morning. Nighty-night. Good morning. It's 12 hours later, and I decided that my wreaths, although they are really lovely with just 3 kinds of greenery, they were missing a bit of bling. So I drove to a local farmer's market and I picked up some branches of juniper. And the great thing about juniper are the juniper berries. Here's a close-up of the berries. What I'm going to do is just insert the berries into the tightly woven wire on the frame. And they should hold just fine. I'll do a couple of these for you. There's one. And that's the nice thing about making your own wreath. If you don't like the finished product, you can always zhuzh it up by adding something else. Again, I had wanted some holly berries, but not able to find them. I needed something else. There's another nice little bunch right here. And in we go. Oh yeah, this is making a huge difference. Here's the fruit of my labor. I think the wreaths look pretty darn good. And oh, how I love those juniper berries. It's time to hang the wreaths. And here are the wreaths hanging from the double front doors of this 1826 house. Let's get a little closer. And I'm sorry, I'm hand holding this camera. I think I like the wreath on the right the best. Seems to have a better shape. So I might do a little more tweaking on the one on the left. Anyway, I hope you learned a little something from this video, and I hope you'll give wreath making a try. I also hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have more Christmas decorations coming, and of course I have a ton of holiday baking recipes coming up. So please subscribe, like, and share, and if you have a moment, post a comment below. I'll see you next time very soon. Bye for now.